November 17th. And if we take a look at what's going on in the markets this morning, we're still pre-open. We're about 22 minutes to the open, 20 minutes to the open. You can see that most of the indices are in the red right now. If we take a look for movers in the space or potential movers this week, we've got Walmart announcing earnings this week. This is a stock that has been fairly flat for the last 3 to 6 months. You can see that there hasn't been a tremendous amount of movement. If this stock pulls back ahead of earnings this week and drops into the high 90s, and earnings are positive, which I believe they will be. And the thing I think we want to look for in Walmart earnings this week is to see if they're able to capture more market share. Because as economic times get more difficult for the US consumer, if they're able to grab more market share from the US consumer and maintain profit margins, even with increased costs due to tariffs, they should come out ahead in the long term. And they've always done well historically in capturing the upper segment, higher income demographic as costs get more expensive, the higher income consumer tends to then kind of drift down and shop at Walmart again. So we'll have to see whether that happens. I think we're going to see Home Depot get hit. So I'm staying away from Home Depot with all of the ICE raids going on at the Home Depot locations and them taking away the general laborers that are often used to do the home renovations for the goods people buy there. I think that's going to have an impact on them. And I'm not saying it's their fault by any means. I'm just saying it's a repercussion or a bit of a domino effect there. So staying away from that. I think from NVIDIA's perspective, the one concern that I'm going to keep an eye out for on the earnings call and in the earnings reports is any mention of a potential bottleneck around power. And if we hear that, it could actually boost power stocks like Vistra, who have come down off of their highs and really have entered a lower trading envelope after they announced earnings in the last couple of weeks. So I'll keep an eye on that one. And then this morning, the one that's popping in the tech sector is Google, and that's based on Berkshire Hathaway, which is Warren Buffett's company, but he's no longer chair, he's stepped down. But they have invested in the last quarter 4.3 or 4.4 billion in Alphabet shares, and that is driving the stock